Hello everybody. In this video, we are going to talk about the concept of plot in a narrative. Let us have a basic understanding of plot in a narrative. It can be a novel, it can be an epic, it can be anything that is told. Okay, so what is plot? Well, it's a telling of events and action. It's a combination of actions, characters, settings, dialogues. It is a structural design, and there is a connection. In a plot, you will find a cause and effect, and which is structured in temporal and spatial dimension. Temporal means time and spatial means space. Now, what is the connection with narration? Well, plot arranges the happenings in an order, in a sequence, okay? And the telling of this sequence or the order, framing it into language, is what is a narration. So this is what we have a connection with plot and narration, the link between plot and narration. Now, how story differs from a plot? Well, stories, an example is set here. The man died and the wife died. The plot is like cause and effect. The man died and the wife died out of agony. So you'll find these differences between a story and a plot, where you will have cause and effect. Let's map out what is a plot. What happens in a plot? There is a stasis or a stillness where nothing happens in a plot first. Then there is a moment of crisis or tension, and then possibilities of solutions, and then set of actions and events happen. Another crisis takes over, and then tension or the crisis is resolved. And at last, the climax, the final or actual consequence as a discovery. And you have the stasis, which was there in the beginning. It returns in new terms. Now let us talk about some relevant terms in a contemporary narrative theory. That is proerotic code, hermeneutic code, and diegesis. Proerotic code is the temporal sequence of, that means related to time, that a different time that takes place in a novel or in a narrative. Hermeneutic code is, it talks about the cause effect sequence, which answers to the whys. Why did it happen, with whom it happened, and hows. And diegesis is the world of events and plot that includes the space, time, sequence, and settings. That is diegesis in terms of contemporary narrative theory. Okay, so these are the three important terms that we need to remember, though there are a lot of other terms as well, but these are related to the plot. And the next subject is Masterplot. Now, what is a Masterplot? Well, stories retold with variants across time. And it's like a fiction format. It's just like a skeletal version of a plot, okay? For example, Robinson Crusoe, Castaway, Gulliver's Travels, they are master plots. You know about the incidents, the skeleton. It is about survival, exile, stranger in a mysterious land. Okay, you don't know the content, but you know the skeleton. So these are master plots. Cinderella is also one of the master plots, which talks about virtue rewarded. Okay, these are certain examples. We have more examples with epic also, like Bahubali. That is also a kind of master plot, because we have known about epics like Mahabharata or the Ramayana. They are master plots as well. We know what happens there. Now let us come across subplot. Now, what is subplot? Subplot is plots within one single main plot. For example, the main plot involves a murder, for example, and 4 suspects are there. So there is a protagonist who is the investigating officer. So the possible subplots can be the romance of the protagonist with a secondary character, and the background of each suspect. They too have their personal lives. So their personal lives are distributed in different subplots. So plot within a plot, that is a subplot. There can be more than one subplot under one main plot. That is what is the concept regarding subplot. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. And please feel free to connect via email that is provided to you, or Instagram. Follow me over Instagram, or you can directly shoot up a question in the Instagram, or you can mail. Thank you so much.